What's going down, man? It's your boy, Donnie Houston. We celebrating 3 years of chopping it up right here on the Donnie Houston podcast. Go to DonnieHoustonReal.com right now and get you one of these brand new Choppers t-shirts available in the mono black, tight white, and the gray tape edition. So, okay.
And so at the time all this turmoil going on, we didn't drop 2 platinum records.
Him and Paul.
I want to renegotiate the situation, but they don't want to do it. See, so that's where that I don't know if you read the Jay Prince book where he talk about.
That's what I was going to ask you about. Can you break that whole thing down?
Yeah. So in that part we talking about. See, there's more to it than that. That's just a piece of it. How he said we wanted to come back, and first of all, in this business, like deals are made to be renegotiated. You know, once you earn a level of success, and I don't know when the last time that had been done, where you had 2 artists come out at the same time on the same label, and they both go platinum. So, and I remember having a talk with Todd Moskowitz, which was one of the guys over there at Asylum, and I was talking to him about, hey man, I want to restructure this deal, blah, blah, blah. But he telling me I need to holler at Jay and see if Jay will fall back on his points. But I was on some shit like, man, I ain't got no deal with Jay, man. Y'all need to talk to Jay and do that. You
okay, can you break that whole thing? Because you're talking about Jay having points. How does he fit into this whole structure with everything?
Because they were splitting the distribution fee on our projects through Asylum. Yeah. But then we also had a component in it that we probably never shouldn't have done, was when we upstreamed our projects. And when I say upstream, so we
got Asylum to Warner Brothers.
Yeah, so we have a P&D deal with Asylum. And, you know, I don't think they just had a bunch of faith in us of what we could do, because even when I was in some of their meetings, they were hollering about what their projections were 100,000. I was like, hey, man, y'all better up y'all projections. We done moved 100,000s on our own, you know what I mean? So y'all need to come on with it. I don't think they really had that much faith in us. So the way our deal was structured was they were splitting our distribution fee. And let me see. I got to think back. And okay, they had the upstream component in it. So one artist went to Warner, one of them went to Atlantic. But when they do that, it turns into a production deal. So once I seen that happen, I was like, I want to be paid for 150,000 units on the P&D side before the Paul Walder's upstream. So I was able to do that. And that kind of, he was saying I need to holler at Jay, but I was like, man, I don't need to holler at Jay, because I'm like this. If you invested into something and took a chance with your money, I'm not going to ask you to do that. That ain't got nothing to do with me. That's between the 2 people that's splitting the points. Mm-hmm. So when he didn't do that, that's when you seen that situation happen. Well, we was already working with Kiki. We had started working with Kiki. The people at Asylum gave me the green light to go holler at this guy named Tom Wiley at the time, who was the head guy at Warner Brothers. We were originally going to work out a situation for Kiki at Warner Brothers. But that man was so real. When I went in his office and chopped it up with him, he told me, he said he wanted to do the deal with us, but he said, man, they got my arms tied, man. I say, man, I appreciate that. That's all I need to know. That's when I came up with the idea, hey, we're gonna run this play another way.
Donnie Houston.